Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? We will be going in a moment here. Let me see the chat. Human Torch, first one in. Followed by LC Music Tracks. What's up? Just Peter. What's going on? Bobby, lunchtime. What's going on, Bobby? Tam Solo, I see you. And DJ Digby. He's in the house. What's up? Let's see what else we got. Billy D, I see you over there. Say, pretty tired trying to get college work done. That's good work to get done. All right, we're gonna get started. Miguel, how you doing? So I just came out with a video talking about the upcoming changes to Alliance War and Alliance Quest. If you haven't seen it, which it was 6 minutes ago, so I know you couldn't have seen the whole thing. I think it was like 20 minutes. You might want to go check that out, after the stream. All right. Let's see. Just trying to close down some windows here so that I don't have too much competition for system resources. Okay, let's close that down. Close that down. Okay, can't close that down because we need it. All right. Let me fire the game up and air server. And let's get air server going. All right. And let me share it a couple places as well. Appreciate it, LC. I see you said you shared some of it in some chats, that is. Let me see. Tell everybody on Discord that I am live. I am now live. Everything is awesome. All right, and let's share the stream in a few groups online, just in case notifications didn't go out. Yep, I see you sent it to the fighting one, the fam. Okay, so I will send it out myself, minus those groups. Let's see. Yep. We'll send it to that one and that one. You already sent it to that one. I'll send it to this one then, and this one. And that one. That one. Which other one? We'll send it to that one too. All right. Should be good to go. Get all situated in my chair. It's not the right screen that I wanted. All right. And let's go live. Hello, everybody. See, that looks okay. Let's move that over. Get a little closer. Now don't be shy. All right. But hello, how y'all doing? Let's see. Thinking about 5.5 Morningstar. What's your opinion? 550. I'm not really a big fan of Morningstar, but when you ramp her up and she has 5 souls, she is one of the best champions in the game. So you can take that for what it is. See, chilling, LordShaedow, cooking some chicken. Okay. Bobby said 4-star Dr. Doom. What about 4-star Dr. Doom? What did I miss? Yeah, you said lunchtime and then 4-star Dr. Doom. See, wait, you're live since when? I know, right? Already shared in Pep Talk. Oops. I'll delete my post. Yeah, I don't even go in there when I do the sharing, LC. I just forward and just go tat, tat, tat. I thought I had skipped the ones you had shared. But, not my singing ability. I don't got none. All right, let's look at these in-game messages here. Server maintenance. It'll be brought down. Okay, what's the other one? Basic catalyst bundles. Okay. Delete. Yeah. This one, I made a video on it. They gave it to us ahead of time, so I made a video. The embargo was not lifted until 11 minutes ago. So I had to schedule my video. And I got a story to tell you guys about that video that you're going to see that I already published. Let's see here. All right. And I got anybody? Oh, it's completion. Not bad, not bad. And quest completion, so we'll be able to do double dip there, I believe. And of course, I got all the hero use out of the way, science, combat, and I can always open crystals up if I really want to get that. But okay, summoner advancement is restarted. All right. Okay. Tom, what's up, man? In the shadows? I can dig it. Let's see. Got that done. All right. So better to watch that first, LordShaedow. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to discuss too much because of what happened when I made the video. I had to redo it. So, well, I'll tell you guys, but I might have to tell it to you again later when more people show up. But Aeon Kong, what's up, man? How you doing? But here's what happened. So Kabam, as part of the CCP, Kabam, yeah, DJ Digby, I fixed that. I'm not going to do that. I could lock it, and I was thinking of doing it. Only mods can do that command for right now. Adam Warlock, what's up? How you doing? But what happened, Kabam released some information to the content creator program. There were 3 different documents. One document was on the upcoming patch. It was a preview of the upcoming patch. Another document was on the changes to Alliance Quest, and another document was on the changes to it basically was a roadmap of Alliance War, Alliance Quest changes. I didn't see the roadmap one. When I looked them up, I saw the preview, and I saw the one for Alliance Quest. And I saw that he said that we could release that information today at basically 1 p.m. Eastern. So I was all set. He was like, yeah, this is going to be released tomorrow. So I made a video talking about the preview of the patch and Alliance Quest. And then when I went back to double check the embargo time, I noticed that there was a roadmap one, and that's the one that they said the roadmap and the Alliance Quest could be released today, but the one for the patch had to wait. The embargo is still on for that one. So if I had not seen that, I would have released a video that had information that was locked under the embargo. And considering I already messed up once, I didn't want to do that. So I'm happy I caught it. But it meant that I had to delete all of that from the video. I still have it, so I'll make another video, of course, with all that information. But I had to delete that from the video, record new video for the roadmap, and then put that one up. So I'm still a little confused because I did all of that at once as to which information is still under the embargo and which isn't. So that's why I'm like, well, you guys can watch the video if you like, and ask me some questions. I can talk about the Alliance Quest ones, but I can't remember. Tom, $20 for the Momo song, really? Really? Momo song got copyrighted. What? Oh my goodness, Tom. Why you want to hear that? Momo not even here. All right. Mickey Momo. The Mickey Momo is an attitude. The Mickey Momo is a mellow mood. You Momo when you drink your lemonade. You Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Mickey cause I'm Momo too. So I know what you're going through. But there's no Momo whenever I get close to you. I don't know why you want to hear that, but there you go. Thank you, Tom, for that $20 super chat. Appreciate it, man. All right. I can't believe y'all. I don't believe y'all want to hear that. All right. Let me see. Billy D says CIA, FBI, who the heck they think they are, kabam, community, and our secrets. I've had enough. Well, I know my alliance leader was saying that he was done after this season, but I talked to him and he's given himself some time to think. So you know, he's going to watch and see what Kabam does, what they got on the plate, and whether it changes it. Bobby, oh, you have 3.6 million for that Doom. I say keep going. I wouldn't stop until I had 6 or 7 million. So I'm going to have to create a beat for that. Well, no, LC, it's supposed to be. Have you seen the link? Go to that link, and you'll notice it's not supposed to have a music or anything like that to it, because it's basically the guy is listening to this song and he's just singing it, kind of off key and everything like that. And so I'm just trying to mimic how he sounds. All right. Hopefully Momo shows now. Yeah, and then I'll say, oh, sorry, Momo, somebody bought you out. All right, let me see. Did I miss something? Yeah, I know, DJ. He wanted to hear it. All right, so day 2, but here we go. We've got the 4-star basic. Done, all milestones completed. 4-star featured, done, all milestones completed. The 5-star, I'm just running my 6 stars, but I might pad my score and just finish off the milestones today in the stream, and then I have the 2 and the 3-star that I haven't touched. So what I'm going to do is start in this arena. I don't really need to. I just like padding my score just a little bit. And then I will probably switch over to my 3 stars. Because all I'm going to do is get the milestones. I'm not going to go through all my 5 stars. And as soon as I have the milestones, I'll stop and then go from there. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Oh, because Restream bot, that's right. But how did that do that? That's interesting. So, Billy, you're on Twitch and you did the Momo command, and I'm trying to figure out why that worked. That's why I'm kind of sitting there going, huh? Because on YouTube, the command that I made with Streamlabs, I have it set so that only mods can do it. Is the stream down for people? Testing. 1, 2. Pineapple. I mean, I'm looking at it, so it's looking like it's still up. Yeah, because I was special. Well, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well, Restream would have sent it, and then, you know, Streamlabs would have picked it up, but that shouldn't have done that. Oh, no. I know why. Yeah, that's why. So it actually gets around it. You typed it on Twitch. Restream bot, which is a mod, restreamed it. So the command was still issued as far as Streamlabs is concerned by a mod. I got it now. I understand. All right. What do we got? Uh-oh, we got Jam. Nah, Jam ain't here yet. Let me see. Yeah, Tam, I think that's just you. That is the best song you sing. Oh, man. Oh, it's buffering for you guys. Try refreshing, because I don't see anything on my end that would fix it. Yeah, Pineapple. I don't know. But what's up, Links2? How you doing, man? See, buffering real bad, almost unwatchable. Oh, boy. All right, well, if you refreshed and it's not doing it, and it's not fixing it, I can let me see. I'm trying to see if it's the stream. No, Air server is fine. Yeah, if it's buffering really bad, I don't know. Yeah, Aeon Kong says it's good on his end, so it might be you, because I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. But there is a Minky Momo Princess anime series. I know, Billy D. In fact, I found that out when I was looking up that song. I was trying to find the lyrics, and someone in the comment section mentioned it. And I went, oh, is that where that's from? Because I didn't know what he was talking about. I had never heard of it. But yeah, I know it now. All right. Yeah, I don't know. The Integral, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, let's get started. And like I said, I'm only going to get the milestones, finish off the milestones in this arena, and then go as long as I can stand it in the 3-star. Not really planning to have a really long stream. I went and front-loaded everything because I wanted to make sure that I could relax for the weekend. And the only reason that I haven't done this earlier, because these guys were ready early. The only reason I didn't is because I was making that video on the information, the upcoming changes. So, only reason. It's good now? All right, good. Yeah, I put Momo clip in ages ago. Cool. But yeah, so they're changing. They're adding some things. I'm not so interested in Alliance War, but they are making some changes there. I have a video, so definitely check the video out. And we'll probably discuss it, like I said in the video, since I released it like at 1, which is exactly the time that I go live. We'll probably talk more about it. Maybe Monday. Maybe I can grab Enzo, and we can have a stream on Monday. Let me see, Monday. Yeah, that'll be the next arena. That'll be the Red Guardian arena. Yeah, might be able to do that. Maybe. We'll see. But I know he wanted to get on call and have some chats about some of this stuff, and sounded good to me. So we're going to try to make that happen. All right. AC, what's up, man? How you doing? Wow. Look at this. 6-star Black Widow. We got a fighter already. Guys having issues. If refresh don't work, drop your the rate down, the resolution. All right. Hold on. Let me finish this fight as I'm looking. But I see you, Shadow Stalker. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Is it bad that I got upset over someone in my alley taking the boss in war when I specifically asked to take him? Yeah. I mean, it's not... I understand. You know, if you ask, it's nice. But what often happens is people don't read the chat. I've had that happen before, and I've gotten upset. You know, a lot of times, folks just want to test out, a champion against them or whatever. So yeah, champion boss who nobody places anymore. It's already a loss. Yeah. Mermaid Man, what's up? What's up, man? Woo! This chat started going crazy. What happened? Yeah, you just wanted to practice. Yeah, understandable. Adam Warlock Prime. Thank you for following me over there on Twitch, man. Appreciate it. I know this guy is happy to get her as a 6-star. I tagged everyone to wait on me. Yeah. It sucks. Months behind. What's up, man? Boo, Kabam, compensate me for Captain Movie Marvel Bug before you nerf stuff. Yeah. Not much unit grinding. You're unit grinding. And yeah, I'm doing good, man. Because I'm doing the same thing. I'm just a grinding for them units. Big Blue stepping in here with that huge roster. Intimidating folks. Hanging down low. What's up, Big Blue? What in the world? Big Blue is in here. Good afternoon, my friend. Yeah, let's do... Well... Yeah, I hate doing this because she's immune to his bleeds. But... whatever. Let's do it. That's how they set me up. Just aggravated. Understand. Believe me, I understand. I told you what happened with me when they came over to quote-unquote help after watching me, and I'm so happy they're fixing that thing. After watching me do that timeout repeatedly, which I hated, until the boss was almost dead, you know, like 1% health left, and then they jump in there talking about they helping. They were just helping out. Where was that help when I was spending all that time? Because I hated that. And I was doing it for them. Because I hate it. I'd have gone in one time, done what I could, and that's it. So I'm definitely happy that they fixing that. But I don't want to see them doing what they just did though, if they can help it. All right, so long catching a stream of yours. Randy, wow. How are you doing? The last time you were here, I didn't have a face cam, right? What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't think I had a face cam the last time you were here. YH, what's up, man? How you doing? Yep, getting that grind on. I'm just relaxing. Yeah, he did it to flex, Shadow. You know how Big Blue like to do. Yep, he admitted it. Let me see here. Agent X, what's up, man? I've been doing good. I'm almost done with the arena already. The only reason that I didn't get the, I'm not further ahead in this arena, and I didn't get the 2 and the 3-star arena done. I was busy making that video on the upcoming changes, and then remaking the video when I realized that some of the changes that I had in there were not supposed to go live yet. The embargo was still, yeah, whatever. The embargo was not lifted yet on some of that information, so I had to redo it. But you got that video out there right now. All right, Bobby, take care, man. Thanks for stopping by on that lunch break. Let me see. ASB, the dual target is Killmonger. I'm probably gonna fight a Killmonger sooner or later. There we go. Swat that bug. You mean sexy face Shadow? No, not even. Say, yep, so good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Randy. I'm glad you decided to give me another chance. But how you been, man? What you been up to? I'm gonna build up them poised charges, and then we gonna go in on this guy. Ooh! Boom! I love fighting with Spider-Man Stark enhanced. He's just fun. See, lunchtime. Lunch finally ready. All right, cool. Awesome, man. Keep up the grind. Got to do some arena today myself. Oh yeah. I found out that I can actually get really all the arenas done day one if I want to, currently, and without too much effort. What I'll do is when you guys see me, you know, when the arena starts, day one, I go through my 5 stars and my 6 stars. Not even my 4 stars anymore, because I used to do that. I used to do the 5, the 6, and the 4. Just going through now my 5 stars and my 6 stars. Then I save my 4 stars, you know, off stream, because usually 5 and 6 stars day one is going to take me about 3 hours. So once I'm done with that, I'll take a little break, and then after the stream, you know, maybe I'm eating or I'm watching something with my sister, I'll start on the 4-star basic. And with one round, I can usually put up 1 million in that arena. using my 4 stars maxed out for 40s and my 330s, my maxed out 3 stars to start it off. And then next time my 4 stars are up, I can get that one done. So I prep my 4-star featured so that when they come available, you know, that night, I can knock that out. And I don't always do the whole thing. Last night, I did just a little over 2 million. I didn't even go through all of my 5 stars. And then I went to bed. This morning, finished those off, and then did a little bit more in the 5-star feature. And see, if I had not done that, if I had done full rounds last night, then I would easily have all the milestones right now. But there's no need. So once I get done the milestones here, it's just going to be my 6 stars, unless I feel like adding some more to it. So we'll see. Doing good. Gonna hunt for the 5-star awakening gem in the side quest. Okay. Who do you think I should awaken? Omega Red, Void, or Doom? Wow. If you need prestige, Doom. If you want a champion that's just a beast, I would say Omega Red. So that's the order that I would give it. If prestige is a priority, Doom. If prestige is not a priority, then it'll be Omega Red followed by Void in that order. All right. I don't know if Anthony's in here, but Hyena is. What's up? What's up? We got that Thor Ragnarok gameplay coming up. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Sexier than me? Hey, I don't know. We seem to be a really bad judge of our own mirrors, shall we say. Next reveal, first name, I don't think so. Let me see. Nothing exciting, putting my head down and grinding arena. Fair enough. That's how we get them resources. Here we go. Matt H, what's up, man? How you doing? Sneaking in there. All right, Big Blue says, so I decided to go back into LOL yesterday. Oh, not feeling too well, are you? Did you hit your head? Just checking. It's so annoying that you have to do a 6th and 7th path just to take out 1 to 2 new fights each. Yeah, I didn't like LOL. I'm not trying to go back in there. All right, Thor Ragnarok. Here he comes. Beating up on my girl, though. All right, come on, girl. Y'all remember when I kept getting hit by that? But I learned how to evade it. Now I can evade it all the time. 9 million battle chips. Yeah, Agent X. Guess what? I just spent 690,000 in donations to pay for the entire month for the battle chips for me and another. But with the upcoming changes, that's no longer going to be a thing. I actually like the change that they're making. But you'll see it if you watch the video. You'll hear me talking about it. Right. Yeah, let's get you. I have a basic saving for Aegon. Generic. Got you. Yeah. Aegon is worth that generic because he's useless without it. Without his signature ability, in my opinion. Any tips on 4-star featured arena infinite streak? Blind Man, what's up? I actually have a video where I talk about that infinite streak there. And if you do a search on my channel, you'll find that video. Just search for infinite streak guide, something like that. And I think there's a command also that will give a link because it is something that people like to see. Let me see. Let me see if that command worked. If it did, you'll see a link. Hold on. There it is. All right, so there's the link to the video that I was talking about. Now, I go through it, and it's a little dated, but it's still good. I go through with my 5 stars, but listen to what I'm saying in the video because I talk about the other arenas. So I don't actually show you me getting on the infinite streak in all the arenas. But I talk about it because it's roughly the same, just you have to go down a tier. You know, in the 4-star featured, you can't use your 6 stars. So everything shifts down. All right, but that's the video there. If you still have questions, though, after watching the video, feel free to come back and ask, and I will just remind me and say, I watched your video, I have a question. And that way, I won't tell you again, you should go check my video out. All right. His first name is Lord. His mom thought very highly of him when he was born. Hey, my first name, it's a title. A medieval title. Although somebody did ask me, it's like, what's your real name? I said, LordShaedow. And they said, no, your real name. I said, if you don't know my real name, how you know that's not my real name? I don't think they were amused. They really wanted to know my name. And I really didn't want to tell them. Let me see, I don't have a mirror, it just shatters when I looked at it. Hey, let me tell you, man, I'm just happy that a lot of women can look past things. We were very fortunate. Most of us guys are some ugly creatures. So, that's perfectly fine. Come on. Oh yeah, it's over with for you. There you go. I have him and Doom on my free-to-play, only 4-star on my main account. Ain't that how it goes? Says, you are right, it is no longer gonna be a thing. Exactly. They neatly fixed the problem, and I described what the problem was in the video for those who weren't aware of the issue. So I can now, since it's no longer going to even be allowed, I can now talk a little bit more about it. You see, thanks. Was leaning towards Omega Red. He fits better with my main questing team. Yep. See, truth. Yeah, I know your first name. Yeah, you probably do. Let's see, German Herman. What? What's up, man? How you doing? See, now that's some second level thinking. What's second level thinking? What'd I do? What was I thinking? I don't remember. But what's up, German Herman? How you doing, man? You should have said Snoop Doggy Dogg and the Dog Pound. Snoop Dogg. Love my Quake. Yeah, Quake. I just don't like that style of fighting, but she is awesome. That's why I took her up to rank 5. Absolutely. See, but you have soothing voice to encourage ladies. But then I have 6 toes. DJ, man. You be cracking me up. What was I gonna say? See, you made me laugh it right out of my head. Oh yeah. So now, you know how, look at the alliance that I'm in right now. Just look at it. And this is something that almost all of the alliances I know, and the upper, where it's highly competitive, top 30, 20, all of that, they all do this. Okay? And I know people were asking, they were like, oh, did you leave your alliance? What happened? And I didn't want to explain to them what my alliance was doing. Even though it's a common practice it's not one that I personally approved of, you know? And so, but it was a common practice. And, but what we would do, you know, we're in this alliance while, well, I'm not going to go into it. You guys, if you're familiar with it, good. If you're not, watch the video and I explain it in the video what happens. But needless to say, that's no longer going to be a thing. And it's a very nice solution to it, and I like it. I actually like the solution that they came up with. The thing with your real name. Oh, that's smart. The fact that he doesn't know if it's your real name or not. Oh, got you. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, you have people that's like, no, that's not your name. How you know? If you don't know it, then how you know? Now, here's something. If you look at it on Facebook, you know, Facebook wants you to have your real name there. And of course, people don't do that. But they have this filter in there that checks. I could not put LordShaedow as a name because they know that Lord is a title. But here's the thing. I know someone whose last name is Lord, and that seems to be okay with them. But the first name, if your first name is actually Lord, I don't think you might have to call them up and, you know, prove it and get special dispensation or something. But I wasn't able to put Lord as my first name and then Shadow as my last. So they know it. I can't quake and bake. I can a little bit, but I don't like it. That's just the bottom line. I just don't like it. It's not quake and bake. That is hard. It is quake and shake. Yeah. When they do the evading and never get touched like that, I can do that a little bit. Most of the time, I can just do the parry, which is still difficult for a lot of people, but yeah, the pros, that's what they do. Stacking up them battle chips, it's just fun. Yep. And then we're gonna see. Let's see. I myself have 6 million saved up for 4th of July, and I'm still going. I actually passed on a couple of offers that were horrible. And so now, though, with the change, and by the way, the change, one of the changes is already in effect. So it's already no longer a thing. You cannot donate to your Alliance Treasury as of now, I believe. You guys can try it. Tell me if that's working. But it should be shut down now. So it's no longer a thing. That whole resource loading thing that you know, all of us were doing, no longer a thing. And I'm so happy about that. And the system that they have in place is going to help me out because, like right now, and I said this in the video, if I want to save my battle chips and my units, because I'm trying to build up, for example, for 4th of July, I could, if I want to, use just gold. And you no longer have to look for any kind of deal. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a very neat solution. I like it. May cause some people problems. That was my fault. Woo, got her though. But that was my fault. I hesitated before the special 2 and gave her just enough of a millisecond to react. And you can't do that. You can't have no hesitation because the AI will do that to you. Let's see, and I am fine. My work kept me so busy. Nice to see you're still streaming and with the cam too. Yes, yes. Finally. How is streaming going? Your stream did progress viewer-wise. It did. I just recently hit 5,000 subs. It actually, people were telling me this. They said, you know, get a face cam and it'll go up, because I was under 5,000. Since I've added the face cam, I believe I've added about 1,000 subscribers. And I've also started streaming. I don't know if you can tell it, because I don't know if you're on Twitch, but I'm currently streaming on 4 different platforms. YouTube, obviously, on Twitch right now as well, Mixer, and on Facebook. So you could actually watch me on any one of those platforms right now. And I believe that also has helped grow my subscribers. So yeah, it's still going well. Maximilian, what's up, man? How you doing? Did you guys use Shell Alleys? Yeah, Agent. I'm in one now. This is it. And like I said, I'm so happy. I'm very happy. Fortunately, some in my alliance they can take down about anyone. Oh yeah, perfect. Hooray for free map 5. Oh yeah, what's up, William? How you doing, man? So yeah, I didn't read the entire message. I will wait for a YouTuber to read and explain. Big Blue, I have a video that I just released on what was going on. The upcoming changes. I released it just at 1 when I started streaming. So definitely check a look at it, you know, whenever you can. YouTube has made me lazy. Perfectly fine. Mine would drop. Killmonger is red card dual target today. All right. Everyone needs to like this stream, by the way. It's free. It is. And the more people put that like on it, the more YouTube will promote it. And that means the more people will see it. And if they like it, they just may subscribe and say, hey, this guy, he's not so bad. I only wanted to throw up just a little. So, hey, we'll sub to him. That's what I'm going for. Tolerance. What map do you guys run? 7 every day. And we're top 30 in Alliance Quest. So you will be the YouTuber. Yep. Look at that damage. Love it when they have a lot of buffs. He just rips them. Got 6 stones in the rift. Ugh. And see, I don't mind 6 stones, because those are the hard resource to get. See, Munger, kill easy, 4-star Killmonger. Okay. I might do it later. We'll see. Not sure. But yeah, if you guys, when you watch it, it's a nice system. But yeah, the Shell Alliance thing, never liked it. Never liked it. It's right up there with people logging in to help somebody else out. It's a common practice, you know. It's against the terms of service. Everybody knows it, but it's a common practice. And for once, they actually addressed the problem and not just the symptoms. And I do have some thoughts on the Corvus thing. At first, I was a little bit concerned because I saw some inconsistency. And then Kabam Mike, he sent it to the CCP first, and then published it to the forums about their snafu. It wasn't supposed to go live. And I know a lot of people, if you're not in development, you don't know how that could possibly happen. Oh my goodness, how could they do this? I can explain it to you. I don't know how it happened on their end, but I could tell you easily how it could happen. Just by describing how my job, one of my jobs was set up, especially with version control, if they used any sort of version control system. All right, let's see. Say they okay, but shards are so much better. True. Gonna save the last 6 days for the Awakening Gem. Yeah, I'm not going for the Awakening Gem. You saw what I did, and I'm gonna do it again. And I actually did get a science randomly in there, but I was just thinking, you know, if I really wanted to, I could awaken Void. And is it worth it to give up all the goodies that you can get from there? And the answer is no. Top 30, that's crazy. Yeah, Agent. And get what? I don't know, and I'm not saying that there's none, but I don't know of any of the top alliances that don't do this. But it's no longer going to be a thing. One of the main problems for most of us was that loyalty cannot be farmed. And it required loyalty. Hands down, it required loyalty. And you couldn't farm it. I remember going over the numbers one time, and I said, you know, to my alliance leader, I said, do we even earn? I don't even make that much. Loyalty. If I don't spend anything, you know, spend it on anything, I still couldn't afford the donations. And he was like, yeah. So in order to do, you know, map 7 every day, this is what the majority of them do. Like I said, I don't know any that don't, not saying that there aren't any that do, that don't do it, but I would say that the majority do that. It's prevalent enough that Kabam had to address it, okay? They tried to stop it by putting the limit, the time limit. You have to wait a week or whatever before you can donate, but that just, people just use shell alliances. That's it. And that's where we are at. But now, that's no longer going to be a thing. And I'm so happy, because the system that they have in place is so much better. People who were going to buy loyalty, battle chips, or whatever, can still buy units and get these tickets with that. So it's way better. And if you don't want to buy it, you can do what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a much better system than what was there previously. Very, very good solution. It's okay if I don't like the Awakening Gem that day, I can pick. That's true. I just don't want to give up the 6 random rewards that I would get otherwise. That's all. What's your score for Dr. Doom Basic? Oh man, I forgot. I need to stop. I need to switch over, because I didn't want to keep doing this arena. I mean, I could. Yeah. Maybe I'll do the 3-star a little bit later. We'll keep going a little bit here. All right. Mr. Rehan, welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. Thank you for following me, man, over on Twitch. Appreciate it. Hold on, let me, okay. Whoop. None of them haymakers. There we go. What's my score for Dr. Doom Basic? I just went for milestones. I already have Dr. Doom as a 4-star. I went for him when he was a featured. That's how I do for all the 4-stars. Black Widow, that was just here, I have her already as a 4-star. and as a 3-star. By the time they come around to the basic, don't need them. Or if it's somebody that I really feel like I want to awaken, I can do that, but usually I don't. All right, let's see. Okay. Didn't miss that. To explain why I went into LOL yesterday is because my daily objective. Yeah, I had that too, Big Blue, and I just refreshed it. So I saw their two fights and raised them 2 paths. Gotcha. Yeah, when I saw that, I just refreshed it. Did another one. The only way that I would go back in there, they'd have to make it way more worth my while. Save for your 6-star Unstoppable Colossus. Hey. But we've got other things for the loyalty now. But I haven't used up my loyalty in a long while because I had that deal. Somebody else paid my loyalty and gold, and I paid their battle chips. That's why I just spent about 700,000 battle chips for donations. Just paid for it up front. Now, they said that we're supposed to be getting, the free weeks and the refund, so that's good. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. No more having officers have to keep up with you. Did you pay your donations? Did you pay your donations? Donations are due. You need to pay your donations. We need to do this map. Now it's more individualized, and we'll see how it works, but it's definitely a better system. I just hope nobody, because it can mess up everyone. That's the only downside that I see. It's more personal responsibility. You may have somebody that for some reason is not able to get the tickets, and then you end up having to do it, and you can't do map 7 if you don't have everybody. So just one person and it'll screw everybody up. And see, the old system, you could cover somebody else. If that person, just didn't have it, you could cover it. Now, about the only thing you could do, you could send them money so that they could buy units so that they could do it. That'd be the only way if they didn't have anything. Otherwise, yeah, not much you can do. Yo, what's up, Lord of the Shadows? Coop, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you, my friend. See, I wish Cavalier difficulty was announced. A lot of people do. We really want that Cavalier difficulty. We know it's coming. We just don't know when. All right, come on, Juggy. Oh, no, you don't. Love that Juggernaut. He's so fun. All right. How is this system preventing this? People can still have farm accounts and buy tickets for the main alliance. German Herman. From what I understand, each person, the tickets are owned by each person. But you make a good point. It depends on how they implemented the tickets. If the tickets are put into a pool, then yeah. But if the tickets, and this is how I thought they were going to do it, I thought that in order for you personally to participate in that Alliance quest, it requires a ticket. So every time Alliance quest starts, you have to spend a ticket to be able to enter that map. That was my understanding, but I could be wrong. I didn't actually read that, but that's what I thought. And if it works that way, that is what prevents it, because nobody else can pay for someone else. I can't buy tickets and then use those tickets for you. They can only be used for me, for my account. You know, but that's how I understood it. I could be wrong. Let's see. Mo Blackness. What? What's up, man? Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's see, that was my main job as an officer. Please take the officer tag away. Pretty please. I know, right? Pedro, what's up, man? How you doing? What's up, LordShaedow? You doing well? You know I'm getting upset with Kabam. Calls things a bug. When the character notes show it's working as intended. This is in reference to Corvus. Yeah, I know, Pedro. But this fix has not, it went live accidentally. They are going to address that issue. And it is actually a gray area. I can see both sides of it. All right. His glaive charges give him immunity. Okay. That's an immunity within a fight. See, that's where a lot of people are not agreeing. He's immune during the fight. He's not immune outside of the fight. And he's the only one that can do this. But that whole timeout thing, it was never meant for him to be able to get around that. That timeout mechanic has nothing to do with the fight. And that's what they're saying was the bug, that he can actually circumvent that timeout situation. But here's the thing. Even with what they just did, I did the timeout today. Because if you have a lot of health, it's still going to just take half your health like it's supposed to. It's only when you are down so low that you can't get halved that it's an issue. You know? And like I said, only Corvus can do it. But I can understand why people are upset. I really do. See, Valde just raided the channel with 5 viewers. Thank you for that raid, my friend. Appreciate it. Chance a Yeet. Hey, how you doing? Alex Ryder, what's going on? Mikester, what's going on? Squid Raid, Squid Raid, Valde Raid. What's up, y'all? See, now what happens to Alliance Treasury funds that are already there? Do they go to the most loyal officer as a good job buddy? No, from what I understand, there's going to be some sort of a refund or compensation for it. No matter what alliance you were in, personal compensation. They know how much you donated. Okay, they know that I donated 690,000 battle chips. So they're going to send me a compensation based on what I sent in. That's my understanding. And if you're wondering why I keep scratching my beard, it's because of that dang gnat that's flying around, because I can feel him. He's back. And I don't dare turn on the fan, because then my nose will get stuffed up and I'll start coughing. Let me see. They will remain in your resources and move with you if you change alliances from the thread. So yeah, you're probably correct with what you just said about tickets. Okay, yeah. That, like I said, that was my understanding of how that worked. So yeah, it's a neat problem, a neat solution to that problem. How are you liking Void Unawakened? I don't use him except in an arena. And guess what? If I had him awakened, I probably still wouldn't use him outside of arena. But I made a video on Void, and you could see he was not that bad, unawakened. Let's see if we can see this here. All right, so you got Korg. Yeah, I had to do that. Ay. Back it up, brother. Yeah, I guess it's a bad one with cord. Yeah, you can slow play him just the same. He's still going to do the damage when they have debuffs and that kind of thing. And if you have Despair maxed out, you can still reverse heal, even unawakened. It just takes longer, and it's definitely not as good. But yeah, he needs to be awakened. Even 1 point is so much better. But I'll wait. I'll definitely wait. I'm in no rush. Did you know Kabam has a Transformers game? Glycerfan. Yes, I do, and I've never played it. Forged to Fight. PJ Vice, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome into the shadows. Anthony, what's up, man? You missed that Thor Ragnarok gameplay, man. I called you out earlier. I was like, Anthony's not here. He's gonna miss that Thor Ragnarok. Hyena was here, so you did have some Thor Ragnarok appreciation. Ooh. That just doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to. Things protection doesn't protect his health on timeout, so why should Corvus? Good point. LordShaedow, can you say you are in the fight when it times out? Also, you have others that can do that, like Luke Cage. This is why people say Kabam are not in touch with the game. This has been the case for, yeah, it's been there for the longest time. Okay, people are making videos on it, and it's just not, okay. I know people are upset, but here's the thing about bugs. It can be a bug that they let go for a long time. Just because it's been in the game for a while doesn't mean it's not a bug. Okay? We don't know what a bug is because it's something they didn't intend. Now, I'll give you an example of a bug that was in the game for a long time. Okay? How about this? You know how you don't take recoil damage on a special 3? That was a bug. That was not intended. You were supposed to take recoil damage after every special, including your special 3. They actually fixed it one time, but then said, you know what? We'll just leave it. So that bug now became intended. So just because it's working that way doesn't mean it was not a bug. Only they are able to tell you whether it's a bug or not because they know what they intended. You know, somebody may have just messed up and they just said, leave it. We don't have time to deal with that right now. It's not really an issue. And then somebody comes out making a video on it and they're like, okay, we got too many people starting to do this now. We need to address it. That's just how it could happen. You know, that's just the politics of it. Let's see. I don't think it'll be compensation. It'll be converted to the new order. It might be Coop. You might just get tickets in place of them. So, oh no, I'm going to get back like 20 million gold. No, you might just get that in tickets, Big Blue. Coop is right. Hope it's only to the people that put in. I believe so, Billy. They have that information to be able to make that distinction. But that's going to be funny because you have people that paid money, but they can't really say anything because that wasn't supposed to be a thing. I donated my soul. How do they compensate for that? Oh, it's gone. See, 2 years, it's like they say spend money on crystals for this time. Then, oh, this is a bug. Oh, yeah. And they do it. They do it. Like I said, I'm not saying they don't. 30-minute energy timer and 6-minute fight timer would make AQ better. I'd love it. I'd love that a whole lot. When are we rank 4ing or rank 5ing Warlock? I'm gonna do it as soon as I have the resources to do it. He's rank 3 right now. But remember, I also have Silver Surfer to go up. I want both of them up there. And I took Silver Surfer to 3. I took Warlock to 3. And it's just a matter of my resources. But they both going up. Absolutely going up. Like Spike for Diablo, the greatest of all time? Yeah, well, I don't know if Diablo is going to be seen on the stream today. Yeah, let's do that. If that's the case, fix it fast to me. It isn't an issue when they make money. Well, that, you know, it's so funny because I'll hear that and my only response to that is, well, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you don't like it and yeah, it sucks, but yeah, a business is all about making that money. If there's something that is making them money, they're like, okay, but if they're losing money, that's something that needs to be addressed. That's just good business, okay? And as long as people are spending money and they're still making money and they have the books and they're seeing that their income has not changed, why are they going to change? Why are they going to put extra effort into changing something that is not going to necessarily make them any money and will possibly lose them money because it's going to require man hours to get that stuff implemented? I don't know if you've ever done project management, but you have a project and you can break it down by your man hours, how much time it's going to take. And you have someone who that's their job as project manager. And they'll have meetings and they'll say, okay, we want to address these things, but this is going to take this amount of time. This is going to take this amount of time. And they schedule and prioritize what gets done. And if you have something, you know, maybe the big boys are like, no, don't fix that right now. Do that later. This thing here is a leak that needs to be plugged. We need to fix this. That's the decisions that they make. And they're businessmen making that decision. Finally, a good riff. 10K 5-star shards. Nice, Big Blue. I still haven't gotten one of those myself. I'm saving up so that I can do riffs in a bunch. Again, like I did last time. I've got 8 energy refills. So I'm ready. But see now, quest completion and completion are on. Are the rifts, do the rifts count towards those completion and quest completion? I think they did, but I can't remember. All right. Yeah, I'm getting used to fighting him now. All right, I know prestige is important, but what, WL is insane? WL. Who is insane? Who's WL, Big Blue? Why am I not thinking it? Hope I'm not coming off as rude. This isn't intended for you. I'm just frustrated. Oh, I understand, Pedro. See, from a customer perspective, you have every right to be upset. Every right to be upset. A lot of times, what you hear me saying, I'm not trying to excuse Kabam's behavior. So I'll make that clear. As a developer, I have a different perspective on some of the stuff that happens. And I try to share that perspective, but that does not mean that I agree with how they're behaving. Okay? So yes, you have every right to be upset, especially if you're spending money because you are a customer. And a customer has every right to desire to be satisfied for the money that they're spending. Okay? But I just try to explain sometimes what may be going on behind the scenes, and how things are going. But that in no way excuses their behavior. Some stuff I can understand, what's going on. But just because I understand it doesn't mean I agree with it. A lot of my friends make that mistake about me. I'll understand their points, but it doesn't mean I agree. And if I don't say I agree, then I may not agree. Okay? So, it just depends on what it is, the topic. But generally, I'll discuss it. I'll try to see both sides of something. And once I understand where both are coming from, okay, we're good. I may have my opinion, but I don't necessarily share it. So that's all I was doing, was sharing a developer perspective on the things that are happening. Let's see. $300 in units spent to get him. So refund it all and take the champ and I'll be happy, but that will not happen. No. You know why? Think about it this way, though. For what you said, you've gotten a lot of use out of him all this time, right? So even just think about the different things that you purchase in life. Don't they depreciate or deprecate? I think it's deprecate. In value. Over time, a lot of things do. They're not worth what you spent. And the longer it goes on, the further it deprecates, the more or the less it's worth, until it gets to the point where it's just not worth anything. Cars, for example, are a big example of that one. Let's see. All right, and we'll grab you. All right. Shadow, with all due respect, but I think you are wrong here. You cannot have something in the game for years and then suddenly it was wrong to use it and it gets fixed. People trust in some things. They shouldn't trust in anything. In a game like this, things change all the time. Nothing can be trusted to stay the same. So I see what you're saying, but I'm sorry. I've been at this for a long time, and that kind of thing, while it's annoying, I've been in games that are far worse. Okay, so I understand why people are upset, but I went in here with that expectation. And that's what it is. They're upset because their expectations. Yes, things are in the game for years and years and years, but in a game like this, one of the reasons that we play these kind of games is because they're always changing and evolving. Console game, you buy that game and it's the same as you bought it as it was, but it usually doesn't last long. I don't play those kinds of games for years. And I wouldn't have played this game for years if it hadn't changed. So that's just my take on it. Like I said, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, but I didn't have that expectation. Wow, you're just whooping on me good. Okay. Let's see if we can get that going. All right. Oh, trust me, I understand. I'm a senior project manager, so I get it. Doesn't mean I like it. All right, exactly. There you go. And that's what I'm saying. It's perfectly fine not to like it. That's what I was saying. As long as you understand, you're free to not like that, because it sucks. From a customer standpoint, it does suck. If you have that expectation, and we can discuss whether you should have that expectation or not, but you have an expectation, and it was not met. Your expectation was you get something and it stays that way for the length of the time, and it doesn't, so you get upset. So like I said, I can understand it. Let's see, dude, 6 out of the first 11 were 1K 5-star shards. I deserved it. You did. Absolutely. See, just like they fixed Abyss skill champs, which was pro player bug within a week, but the CMM Abyss bug was anti-player bug. You know they do it. That's what they do. They absolutely do that. We know this. They absolutely prioritize things that are going to cost them over the things that would actually make them some money. We know it. There's no argument from me there. They absolutely do that. All right, let's do that. Let me see. I know the red room counts for 1K points, but I do not think Rift does. Okay, let me catch up a little bit. That's just business. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know for sure LOL doesn't count. Yeah. Warlock. Okay, gotcha. Luke Sanders, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Say, well, it depends, LordShaedow. I can look at Corvus like my house. It increased 200% from point of purchase, so I see Corvus like my house. So give me double. Yeah. My house don't do that. Let me see, your LordShaedow. I'm sorry I'm late. Brian, what's up, man? You good? See, completion points, red room, 1,000, Rift 0. Okay. The only thing constant is change. Absolutely. See, finally finished 5.1. I had to spend 100 units on a team revive for the mortal fight, though. Okay, but you got through it, though. That's important. See, LordShaedow, I think I'm going to start 5.4 soon. Is there anything I need in particular? I don't remember what you should do. Just go in there. Don't spend anything. See how far you can get. If you get stuck, then address what's getting you stuck. You know, that's about the only thing that I could tell you. Let's do that. All right, but yeah, the whole thing with expectations. That's just the bottom line. If your expectations, that's why some people don't like to watch, like Brian Grant. He doesn't like to watch the trailers for the movies that he wants to see because it may raise expectations, and then you go watch the movie and you're let down. It might be a good movie, but it doesn't matter because your expectations might have been unrealistic. And see, for me, expecting everything to stay the same is unrealistic. And so starting from my perspective, an unrealistic expectation, you're bound to get upset when it doesn't, your expectations don't meet reality. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It sucks, but that's what happens. As you say, the only constant is change. I was discussing this one time with a friend of mine, and he was pointing out that same thing. You yourself is the only variable. And you think about it because, you say, well, no, all kind of things can happen to you, random events and everything. That's true. But those events that happen are out there. And they don't have necessarily anything to do with you. The constant is the fact that those events are there. Okay? And you are the only variable. Oh, I shouldn't have fought her with him. I've never used him to fight her. So I didn't know that he was going to feed her binary. All right. She's down, though. No, I don't need no Diablo. Say, really? I'm in CO. Got you. Was that Colorado? And the housing market is just crazy now. Yeah, property values it's going to depend on where you're at. That's how that works. Man Falcon, what's up, man? How you doing? Shadowstalker, 5-star featured on free-to-play, made up for the 6 stones on main. Nice. I know you're happy about that. All right, so I've got 13 million, and I get 2 million every round with my 6 stars. So I got tonight, tomorrow, twice. So that's another 8 million. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, and then 8 million if I go on Sunday. But another 6 million if I don't. So that's more than enough for that arena to pad it and get what I usually get. So for a little bit, we are gonna just hit up this 3-star arena. Not for too long though. Let's see. I just thought a bit about the AQ ticket system and how it probably sucks. We run map 6 on some BGs on some days, rest map 5. Now those map 6 guys have to pay while everyone gets the same rewards. I'm not sure how that works, honestly. That might be something that they've already addressed. I don't know. I can ask if I can remember. But yeah. But now I wonder, yeah, because anybody running map 5 would get it for free. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, he fired his special. What do you know? That's awesome. All right. Another 6 to 8 million. Why are you trying to get Hawkeye? I know, right? I might get him accidentally. That'd be funny. That would be hilarious. I already have Hawkeye, and he's awakened, and I have him as a 6-star, not awakened. So no, I'm not going for Hawkeye, but I just always put up that kind of score. But, you know, now I'll just coast, get the 3-star arena done, the 2-star arena done, and then I'm finished. And I can just relax. Every time my 6 stars come up, I run them. Takes me about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to do it. And then I'm done. And what I'll be doing is probably playing Skyrim with my sister. Because that's what we've been doing. See, all in all, I'm disappointed by that announcement. Was hoping for way more. Well, this is a start, German Herman. They have said that this is something that they had been in the works for a while. And it's not in answer to Seaton's video and, you know, the current burnout discussion. This was something they had planned months ago, long before Seaton made that video. So they have more things that are going to be coming that we can't talk about. And some of the stuff they have not revealed to us. But they do have other things planned. So this is a nice step. It does neatly fix some issues. But they've even pointed out that this was not intended to solve all the different issues and pain points that have been brought up to them. They're still in discussions. They're still planning out what to do and how they want to achieve it. Now that issue where they let one go live, the fix for boy, I love his animations, man. That they went that change to Corvus, the timeout penalty, was not supposed to go live, and I said I would tell you how that could happen. Iron Ninja Gaming, what's up, man? Yeah, no all caps, please. I'm old school, so that's shouting, and there's no need. All right. We got to get this guy back over here. Come on. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right. There we go. Thunder Warrior, welcome to the shadows. You are our latest shadow dweller. Thank you, man. Thank you for following me over there on Twitch. Appreciate it. See, why you yelling? Iron? Yeah. Yeah, that's Streamlabs, but I set it up that way because I don't like all caps. All right. But here's how it can happen. So say you have a version control system set up. Now, if you don't know what a version control system is, you have software or, text or anything really, documents, anything like that. But in the case of code, when you have multiple people working on the same program or the same game, you kind of want that. So what can happen, you check out, and that's the terminology, a copy of the game. So that means that everyone that's working on anything has a full copy of the game on their computer that they're working on, but it's a copy. And that means that several other people also have a copy of the game as it existed when they checked the thing out. Okay, so different systems are more complicated. Sometimes if somebody adds a change, you have the option of grabbing it and incorporating it into your local copy. So here's how it could happen. Say they've been, like they said, they were talking about different solutions, and someone wanted to test out one solution to the timeout penalty. So he adds it, makes the change, tests it out on his local computer. Then they have a meeting. And so he leaves it, he goes, they're talking about it, and they're like, okay, we have a couple of options. Let's see, if that one, might work, blah, blah, blah. But then he's also working on several other things. So he makes the changes to other stuff, forgets about the change that he made that he was testing, and then he commits or sends all of his changes up. And that is how that can happen very easily. It's happened to almost all of us that use version control software. All right. Now, the checks and balances for that thing are supposed to be in place so that they can check and do what's called regression testing, so they can check things to make sure everything is working the way that it's supposed to, or at least the way that it used to. But that will generally take a full testing team, and even then, it's not guaranteed they're going to catch everything. All right. And that takes a lot of resources and a lot of money, because like I said, it's a full team. I know places that have testing teams that are easily 3 times the size of their development teams. And they still miss stuff. All right. I just realized Iron Ninja is in all caps. Yeah, exactly. Awaken 5-star lecture from it. Not the best, but hey, free. First time awakening is cool. Yes, it is. Robert Estrada, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Luke says, awaken my 4-star sentinel from a 4-star crystal will be nice on AW defense. Yep. And if you have not done variant 3, it'll be good in variant 3 too, unless you have the 5-star or 6-star by then, or if you've already done it. Lawrence, what's up, man? How you doing? I wish to awaken 5-star Ghost so bad. Why? She is a beast unawakened. Her awakened ability is really nice, but I played with her at rank 5, unawakened, without Wasp for a while. So I can tell you she's still a beast. You may have to adjust your style. Like, if she's not awakened, she won't start the fight phased. So that just means you have to dash back. That was one habit I had to break. When I got her awakened, finally, I was dashing in the start of the fight when I was playing with her. No need anymore. Mac and cheese for lunch? Ooh-hoo-hoo. Probably not the best idea, but on the other hand, probably the best idea. That's all right, man. What's this Restream bot? Thunder Warrior. Restream is the platform that I'm streaming to, and it allows me to stream to Twitch, or rather, it allows me to stream to multiple places at the same time. Right now, you're watching me on Twitch, but I'm actually streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and Facebook. So people can watch me on any of those right now. At the same time, I'm sending all of that out, and I use Restream to do it. Now, the bot in the chat is so that everyone can see everyone's comments. So you're getting people that are chatting in YouTube, you're able to see that, and your chats are able to be seen on YouTube and pretty much all the platforms. So it kind of makes a nice little happy family instead of having it separate. Because that was a problem, you know. Only I would be able to see one. You know, I would be the only one to be able to see your comments, or somebody else on Twitch. But now everyone can see your comments, and you can see everyone's comments. So no matter what platform you're on, you won't feel left out of the chat. YouTube. Yep. But all of them, and I'll probably add some more as well. If Corvus timeout isn't fun for some players, the solution is simple. Let yourself die and heal if you're bored. You have a choice. Yep. You know what I always tell people, and when anybody says, I didn't have a choice, 9 times out of 10, they don't mean that literally. Just another example of people saying things that they actually don't mean. And what they mean is, out of the choices available to me, I did not like any of them. None of them were desirable. That's what they mean, not that they don't have any choice. So yeah, you definitely have a choice. You do not have to use that timeout. But when you have Alliance telling you have Corvus, you should be helping out in that manner, you have a choice of saying no. But it may cause bad feelings. You may even get kicked from your alliance, depending on how competitive and how nasty they are about it. People who use Corvus were expected by some people to use that. So you don't have to choose it, but you're going to have that pressure. Peer pressure. Ghost Awakened ability is why my 6-star is not rank 2 yet. If I had a Ghost, she goes to rank 2 unawakened, I would definitely do it. Actually, I probably wouldn't now because I already have a 565 Sig 200 Ghost. So, probably not now. Affliction, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you over there on Twitch. So you're gonna head off now, watching Infinity War with a slice of cake and a big cup of coffee. All right, man. Take care, Luke. Hope you come back to see us again. And thanks for hanging out with us, man. And eat a slice of cake for me. I like cake. See, whatever fix Kabam do to correct AQ, they should leave Corvus timeout in place. The acid test will be the numbers of players that continue to use it. Removing the option entirely is suspect to me. It just depends on how you see it, Lawrence. If it's a bug, and they're the only ones that can label it correctly a bug, and it's a bug that they have decided to fix, it's not really much anybody can do. Now, I know that Kabam has done some shady things, okay? And that is a really convenient excuse to call something a bug. And this, to me, is a gray area. I see both sides of it. I've heard the arguments, and there we go. I've heard the arguments on both sides, and they both make sense. But in the end, it's their game, and it's up to them. But it does suck for people that... Ooh, I should have switched over there. For people that rely on it, absolutely sucks. A lot of people in my alliance are really upset about it because it's the only thing keeping them from spending a lot of resources on some of the more, how to say it nicely, some of the more creative nodes that they've added to AQ, and creative bosses, mini bosses that they've added to AQ. And now, to me, what they did with the Alliance quest system, they should have done with AQ. All right, now we know that they added this by mistake, okay? So when the solution is actually implemented, that's when we can have a serious discussion, because we don't know what they're going to do. This was only one, according to them, option that they were testing, and it went live accidentally. So only thing we know at this point is that this was one of the things that they were looking at, and we don't even know if it was fully implemented because it wasn't meant to go live. Now, like I said, I did the timeout. You know, you can still time out and come back with half your health. I did that. I had 65% health left, came back, I had like 32% health. Okay? And you'll keep going half, but there is like a cutoff. If you're too low, then that is what they were addressing, but we still don't know what they're doing, because that test may not have been completed, and it may not be the solution that they go with in the end. But what I would like to see them do, just like the ticket system, remove the reason, attack the problem. Why are people using that timeout? It's because of those nodes and some of the mini bosses. They need to tone those things down, and then people won't be upset, because they're using the timeout to deal with some of the more difficult bosses to avoid wasting all their resources trying to do it. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what they come up with in the end. Sub to me for no reason. What's up, man? I saw you leave a comment on one of my videos. How you doing? Hey, LordShaedow, what do you think about Variant 5 coming out? And what do you think will be special different? I don't know anything about it. It wasn't supposed to come out until September, but they moved it back to August. I think. Yeah, not sure. But I don't know enough information to be able to answer that one for you. But it's fun, and I'm hoping. Oh boy, he's not gonna fire his specials, is he? Come on, fire that. Fire it. Nope, he's not. All right, we're gonna have to. All right, there he goes. I was gonna say we're gonna have to eat a special 3. Come on. Yep, I'm ready to eat a special 3. Come on. Oh, we didn't. For me, if they nerf Falcon, I will panic. What Kabam needs to do is stop fizzing out the community that keeps their game funded and move along. Well, Big Blue, as long as they are still funded, then they have no reason to do that. As long as people are still spending and they're still making that money, why? Why are they going to change? They have no incentive to change. See, in the end, if it doesn't affect Thor Rags or Diablo, it doesn't concern me. Okay, fair enough. I don't have Corvus as a 5 or 6 stars, so yep, doesn't affect you. The site, what's up, man? How you doing? George Perez, what's up? Say, I'll be in Douglasville, GA on Monday, then Brunswick, GA, Then I'll head to Atlanta to visit you. Don't do it. I'll just wave at you from here. All right, let me see. They call things a bug to try and give limitless legitimacy to their nerfs. And that is something that happens, Lawrence. It's something that a lot of times we can't precisely prove. But yeah, I believe you are correct. Bug fix is a way to avoid the nerf term because nerf is negatively received. But if it's a bug fix, it just sounds better and kind of protects them somewhat. But yeah, just remember that just because it's a bug fix doesn't mean it's not a nerf. Richie V, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. Check line message after the stream. All right, Ankong. Marco, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. See, half of 2 life is 1. Yeah, like I said, they may not have finished it. They may not have finished it. But I know they're doing it to address Corvus. And so they would have to do something special to prevent him from circumventing it. I don't know. Yeah, that half, unless you round down. It depends. Depends on how much precision they're going for, and I don't think they want to be that precise, or else it'd be infinite. And see, with anybody else, you have a much higher risk than Corvus. Because, you know, say you timed out and you're down to 1 HP, just 1. Any other champion, you are probably going to be in trouble. You think about it. Even Luke Cage, because, you know, you mentioned that earlier. Someone mentioned that earlier. But Luke Cage has to, first of all, have it triggered. He has to get hit. And it doesn't trigger on block. So you go in with 1 HP and you go for a parry. You're not going to be able to parry. That's it. You're going to get knocked out. And but Corvus is different. Corvus has that immunity. If you go into a fight and it has some poison, you can go in with Corvus. But with 1 HP, you can't do that with Luke Cage. So yeah, I understand. Corvus is the main culprit that they are wanting to deal with, because he can do that and no one else can. The only question is whether he should be able to do it. And the makers of him said no. They let it go since he's been in the game. And a lot of people feel that if it's gone this long, they should just leave it. But, you know, it's their game. If they feel like this is going to have a negative impact, because it's not just in AQ. Anytime you can time out anywhere, but it's mainly AQ. I'm trying to think of anywhere else that has a timer. I can only think of AQ right now. But any content that has a timer, they will have to rename Corvus's SIG ability to Glaive of Immortality only when it's convenient for Kabam. No, they probably won't even change it. If they keep pissing people off, less and less will fund. And when that happens, they'll probably do something. They're completely reactionary. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're mostly reactionary, but they have been proactive in the past. So I can't say that they're completely reactionary. See, I don't know what it means, but it sounds good though. Yeah, I think you're right, German Herman. German Herman was, I know you're talking to Big Blue, but I think so. When Netmarble bought them. Remember, those are the ones that make the big boy decisions. See, I've been in many a developer meeting where us programmers, because I was a programmer, I was not a manager. Us programmers would argue with management over some things. And we're like, management just don't get it. Look, you know, we need to do this, this, and this. And they're all about the business. Well, my degree was both business and computer, because I was supposed to be, you know, preparing for a position where I could deal with management and programmers. But I wanted to program. So I went straight to programming, and I did not utilize that other part of it. But every job that I went to, management, when they discovered me, tried to get me to go to, be a liaison between them, because I was able to make myself understood. Sound familiar? I could communicate to them and explain things to them so that they could understand, and I could do that for the programmers as well. And since I understood business, I could keep their goals in mind while I was coming up with solutions with the programmers. So they have people like that as well. But if management doesn't want to listen, then there's nothing you can do. You can keep bringing it to them. And depending on the company, you can't even say something against the company. Like when I was working for the lottery company, they told us point blank, if you want to keep your job, do not talk to the press, okay, about certain things. And they would actually tell us what we could say if we were approached by the press. If we wanted to say something, you know, we don't have to, but if we wanted to, there were certain things we could say. You could not criticize the company. You could not say, oh, well, you know, I wanted them to do this, so I understand what you're saying, but they didn't want to do it. You can't do that. Not if you value your job. So it's a really stressful position. Can you imagine people not understanding that and coming after you, even though you're not the decision maker, even though you were on their side and arguing their point to management, but you're not able to say that. So you just have to take the brunt of everybody's, you know, displeasure, and you're not even able to say, hey, that's not me, that's management. I you know, sometimes you cannot say that, not if you value your job. It sucks. And let me tell you, I was burnt out so badly. I've gone through some stuff during my career. That's why I'm kind of happy to be doing this, and I'm hoping that it, you know, will take off and earn me enough money that I can not have to worry about anything for a while, you know. See, blame it on Richie V. Wow. All right, take care, Aeon Kong. Also, we can affect every champ when you run the Heimdall synergy without WP. You're going to time out at 1 HP. Yeah, and that's why that fix that they push live accidentally may not be what they're going with, and it may not be complete. 1 HP with Ghost is like having full health. That's true. But like you said, the main thing they need to do is tune down the nodes. Absolutely. There wouldn't be timeouts if nodes weren't so BS. Exactly. Or heck, remove timers, possibly. They can't remove the time without toning it down, because I don't like long fights. And I'll tell you, the only time that I had to time out, it was because of the BS nodes. And sometimes the AI, like, and this is not a great example, because I'm not going in there with an optimal solution. On Vivified or a couple of variations. You have a prove yourself, mesmerize path. I help out with that vision that's right there. I go in with Corvus, and I have to bring Proxima. And I'm also maxed out Limber. So what happens, I go in there, and I have to play perfectly. I cannot get hit. And he needs to evade sooner rather than later. If he evades early, I'm able to block, get back, knock him down, true strike. Now I don't have to worry about it. I can just bait and go as long as I don't mess up. But I've had times where he just refuses to fire a special. He's stun immune. There's nothing that you can do if he doesn't want to throw his specials, and he goes straight to a special 3. And that sucks. So when I see that happening, when I see him about to, he's not throwing his special, pause. Okay. If they fixed up those kinds of things, there would be less of that. Now, I didn't use the timeout much on him. Most of the time, if I could just get the true strike up, I'm fine. I would just revive, go back in, and try to finish him off. With Corvus especially, it's not too much of a problem as long as I intercept. So, let's see. AQ, AW, incursions. Okay, that's where the timers, that's right, timer for all of those. Incursions also has a timer. So yeah. Each one of those game modes will be affected. Do you like that timeout change, LordShaedow? Not asking if you can understand, just if you like it or not. Keep in mind that is not what they are necessarily going with. And it's not complete. So I'm kind of waiting to see what they're actually going to implement for it. But if you're asking, I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I don't like the whole timeout thing, even though I used it. And I tried not to use it. Most of the time I don't. But then again, I'm not taking on too many crazy things. Like, all right, because that was one of the arguments someone in my alliance made. It's like, oh, well, if you don't want the timeout thing, then you take some of these difficult paths. I used to take Vivified. That was my path when they added that node, Vivified. And I did that for 2 weeks, and it pissed me off. I didn't use timeout. Timeout would have kept me from using resources. I used Corvus. And I, most of the time, ended up using 1 or 2 revives on that path. Okay? It was annoying. I hated fighting that way. I had Corvus, and I just didn't like it. Okay? Now, for the most part, I would take out that vision. That's how I started taking out that vision. It was when I was doing Vivified. I would take out vision and potentially get 3 different missions done. Then I would have to fight that Killmonger. And that Killmonger, if you were careful, and sometimes I could do it, sometimes I couldn't, but I could get him down without needing a revive. Other times I would just brute force it. Okay? I would just go in, try to hit him as many times, set up a special 2, and if I couldn't, just hit him as many times as I could, and then quit the fight. I'd come back with half health, go back in, do it again, quit the fight. And that is what I would end up doing. Sometimes I had to use a revive. Sometimes I didn't. But I didn't use that timeout thing back then. The only time I tend to use the timeout is on the boss, and only to help other people. Doom, this last time, I got Doom down. My Corvus had less than half health. I got Doom down to less than half. Okay? And there's no need to time out. I have other people in the alliance that can finish him off. Some of them can solo him. So, yeah, we'll see. For me, it's not going to change much at all in how I play in AQ. Because again, you can still time out if you have enough health with the current thing that they did, but that's not the way that it's going to be necessarily, because this was a mistake, they said. They just feel the resources aren't being bought enough in incursions and AQ. That is true, Richie V. That's why they changed Alliance Quest, Alliance War. You know, Alliance Quest was so much fun, and I never used resources in Alliance Quest except when I messed up. And then they added all those nodes. Prove Yourself, Mesmerize, Vivified. You know, you have counters, but that let me know that they were trying to ramp it up. And remember when they said that the modifiers were optional? The only way they would be optional is if they made the rewards separate. If you are competing for the same prizes and they make those points count towards the same prize, then yeah, technically they're optional, but if you don't do them, you're not going to get the prizes. You won't be able to compete. So they're not really optional. Kabam probably want to flex on Netmarble though, beating their chest like a gorilla because they made more profit than any other company owned by Netmarble. Yeah, see, there will be a lot of autonomy still. Possibly. Just rolled off Sim Supreme and landed a Korg as a 6-star. Okay. I'm pretty sure you'd rather have Sim Supreme. I know I would. The I don't know what it means, but it sounds good though was in reference to nerf versus bug fix as terms. Oh. I made a whole video on it if you want to take a look at it, and I explain. I even go back in history and I talk about the original meaning, which is the same meaning that I use for a nerf. What is a nerf? And I show the definition. It's the definition that I have used since the beginning. People want to try to redefine what a nerf is, and that just confuses me because that's not what it meant and it's not the way it was ever used. But I made a video on it. Yeah, I know. I figured you knew, Anthony, but I just wanted to make sure. Woo! Alliance Quest is over. That was day 5. Done and done. Let's see. All right, man. Gotta go. Have a good day, everyone. All right, Marco. Take care, man. Good day. Tobias J. What's up, man? How you doing? See, I feel the AI has changed recently. It has. My playstyle is getting punished all of a sudden. I don't get it. Lawrence, it has. It absolutely has. And now, you want to talk about me getting irritated? Kabam, do not tell me that the AI has not changed. Don't tell me that. Tell it to somebody else. Don't tell me that. You know, I don't want to hear it. You know, and in saying that, it's an insult to my intelligence. That's how I feel about it. You know, better for you to just be quiet and don't mention anything about an AI change than to tell me, no, the AI hasn't changed. Don't do that. Not a good look. Clutch Turkey, what's up? Happy Friday. Yours truly, your resident lurker. All right. See, we keep getting awful news dropped on us in the worst way, like finding out about the Namor nerf from Chinese MCSE way ahead of Kabam having the courtesy of telling us Kabam's communication is trash. Hands down. They're better than they started out. When I started out playing, they're better, but it still has a lot of improvement. A lot of room for improvement. That Killmonger in AQ needed to be parried very frequently. Yep. Otherwise your health would melt from reverberation. You got it. I actually died one time, Lawrence, because I got too overzealous and I parried him. So I had the armor breaks up, right? And then he dashed back, and instead of reparrying, I just went in and fired my special 2 off. And the first hit of the special 2 was when his reverberation was down. But the last 2, it was up. I never finished the special. I went, what, and I was dead. And I said, what? Okay. I was wondering if I was going to die there. Woo. But yeah, I died. Tam, what's up? Don't know why I'm having issues with your stream. Been in other streams and it's been fine, bud. I'll be back next time you're on and hopefully it's working better. All right, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I think everybody was saying that it was working for him. Ghost Dog. Woo, woo. What's up, man? How you doing? Late lunch, but here supporting. Becca is around the corner. What up, Pete's? What's Becca? Oh, vacation? Gotcha. Enzo, what's up, man? How you doing? Happy Friday, my friend. We won our first war against NY 718. Nice. Congratulations, Enzo. Definitely hit me up offline, and we can hook up on Skype and chat during like one of my arena grinds or at some time, especially with this upcoming changes. We've been talking a little bit about that. I made a video on the changes to Alliance Quest, Alliance War that they allowed us to talk about. And it'd be awesome to be able to talk to you about that. Maybe while grinding arena or something like that. Maybe Monday? I don't know. Depends on what you got going on. All right. Come on. I think Monday, that's when... Wait, what? What arena is Monday? Is that Red Guardian? Let's see. I'm recording fights in AQ to share with my alliance to illustrate how weird the fights are going now. I've never had to do that before. Oh, yeah. AQ Day 5 done, and it's Friday. I know, right? Mac, what's up? King CJ, what's going on, man? How you doing? Let's see. Katie Candy, how you doing, girl? The stream just got sweeter. Good to see you. Good afternoon. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. Monday is the same as now. New arena is, oh, that's right. You know I never remember that, right? I never do. Ooh, Lawrence, it's a good thing you followed that up with an I love you. Definitely Monday will work. Okay, cool. What is the best way to contact you? I flail with Discord. Can I contact you online? My line is the same as IGN. Okay. In that case, I'll try to hit you up. I think I hit Dooley Ray up as well online, so I can do that. I guess we don't share any groups online. All right. Let's see. Feel better, just like Uncle Diablo. Drink up. Oh wow! I tell you. See, I thought the same thing. Almost got a timeout, but I saw the second message in time. Like I said, I was looking, and I'm like, okay. He doesn't usually say stuff like that. He knows how I feel about that sort of thing. But yeah, he redeemed himself. Oh man, I hope not. Shadow. That wouldn't be cool. But I hope you feel better, Katie. Being sick, never fun. We were worried. We had somebody come over yesterday and deliver and install our washer and dryer. And we were basically just praying, please, I hope he don't have that, because he's going around to different houses and, you know, delivering and installing. And we were hoping, praying that he didn't have anything that we were going to pick up, because everybody in this house is high risk. Shadow, I can actually jump on call next week with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm game for anybody. I just am not the type to reach out to people, but I'm not keeping people from doing it. I'd love to. We can
why are you guys so
connect on Skype. I think the only person other than my sister that's been talking was Rich the Man, and he just came on. He was like, "Hey, I remember he wasn't feeling well that day, and he was like, "Hey, you got Discord, you got voice set up?" I was like, "Yeah," and he hopped right on. But yeah, Skype seems to do a lot better than Line, though. So I can hit you guys up offline, and we can connect via Skype, and then it's on. Let's see, make one junior so it's not crowded. New Line group. No, I don't think I've ever made a group in Line. I'm trying to think. I don't think I ever have. Oh, yes, I have. I have made one. For my one of the first early alliances that I ever was in. And I remember when it broke up. It started with our alliance leader. He said he was going, things had already been going, down a little bit. And he was going to go to another alliance to build up, he said, and then come back and help us out. Well, that started a cascading effect. Other people were like, oh, well, if he's leaving to do that, I want to leave to do that too. And eventually it was to the point where it wasn't any reason to stay, but I kept in touch with him. And we made an alliance group just for those of us, that wanted to stay in touch. So yeah, I did make a video, a group for that. All right, let's see. Wait. Oh, just a bug. Okay, good. See, sad. We got to think that way now. I know, Shadow. I know. One of my best friends, who is in New York right now, and New York got hit really hard. And she lost an uncle to this coronavirus, and she works on the hospital floor. They have a whole floor just dedicated to that. And they have tents out in the parking lot and everything of the hospital. It looks like a refugee camp or something. It's something else to see. And she was telling me a little bit about it. But she's doing fine. Her family's doing fine. Her kids, she's got like 5 of them. She tried to repopulate the earth by herself. But all of them are doing fine. But her uncle, I don't know how old he was, but he was definitely in one of the high-risk categories. Right. Oh, so Ghost Dog, you prefer Discord over Skype and Skype over Line. Yeah, Line does not work for me. As far as if you're talking about voice communication, Line, I wouldn't even try it. It's horrible. I don't know why. Discord, the performance is not always there. I might have to do something with Discord if we were going to chat, because a lot of times, voices will break up, connection's not great. Skype, on the other hand, Works beautifully. So my preference, just because it works so well, would be Skype. But I do have Discord set up for voice chat as well. Y'all seeing some Diablo gameplay. That's about the only Diablo gameplay you're gonna see, though. Uh-oh, we got Dennis Crestan. Welcome to the Shadows. You are our latest Shadow Dweller. What is up, man? Thank you for following me. Appreciate it, man. Okay, let's go here. I was the last of 8. Wow, big family. I only have 2 sisters, and one of them was adopted. Stiletto Green, that you hear every once in a while. She's my only blood sister. My other sister lives in Chicago, and she was adopted, but I grew up with her. We're like 11 months apart. And that's it. I have no brothers, no other sisters. Pretty good extended family. But a lot of them, of course, are off with their own families. So it's usually just me and my sister hanging out, watching stuff, playing video games. She has her friends that, you know, every once in a while they'll go out and do stuff. They haven't come over to visit for a while because they will sometimes do that, like maybe on her birthday, and they'll sit there playing her PlayStation, stuff like that. But yeah, that's sad to hear. In other news, fingers crossed that we here in the U.S. end up getting another round of stimulus. I hope so. That would be awesome. That would be really good. But we'll see. I know they shut down, or they removed one thing from the bill where it would give us recurring stimulus for a few months. They were like, no to that. But hopefully we'll get a second round. Can you do voice calls on Zoom too? I've used Zoom like once or twice, but I don't want to try to use too many things on the computer, because remember, I'm having to stream on it as well. I have a lot of things running. So, you know, I have Discord running right now. I've got Streamlabs, OBS running. I've got Air Server running. I've got a chat program running that brings all the chats together. I've got my browser running with a whole bunch of tabs open because I'm watching the stream back in the browser. But right now I don't have it. Let me move that over here so I can actually see the stream. But yeah, so I just have a lot of stuff, and I don't want to keep adding too many things on it if it's like a big bulky program, because it might make some of my other stuff lag. And I think what was happening with the camera, that frozen thing, I think it was because I had so many things running. But I may have fixed it, because I tested it out and I kept it running all night and it didn't freeze. When I woke up in the morning, got on here, looked, it was still working. So I may have fixed it. Yep, you finally got to see some Diablo, Anthony. It was a 3-star Diablo, but you got to see it. Oh, come on. Okay. Woo. Ugly. That sister, the sister that's stabbing Idges with forks. Yes. And she said that it wasn't a fork. I forget what she said it was that she stabbed them with. But she said it wasn't a fork. Not that it made it any better. All right. Let's get it. There we go. Amazing. I have 2 sisters too. Growing up with them was awesome. We share a lot in common. Now, are you the oldest? Because I'm the oldest. You know, both my sisters are younger than I am. And it's so funny because for the longest time, I only had one, right? So when I say my sister, I always refer to the other one. And so I had to adjust and be like my youngest sister or something like that. Oh, LordShaedow called me extended family. Hey, you're all part of it, man. Extended friends and family, absolutely. SA, what's up, man? How you doing? So I will shoot you my Skype info in a PM on Discord. Okay. 3-star Diablo greater than any 5-star champ? I don't think so. No, you're the middle? Okay. And you know what was cool? Oh, you're the baby, Shadow Stalker? Oh, yeah. You know what was cool? My sister was able to find her birth mother. And it was hilarious. So my other sister, well, both of them, had these baby faces, okay? Now, my other sister is, like I said, only 11 months younger than me. And her birth mother was sent a picture of her, a current picture of her. And she said, oh, no, that, you're mistaken. My daughter would be, in her 40s right now, because that picture, she looked so much younger. And it was so funny. She was like, what? And here's something I hadn't known until then. My sister's name, my other sister, not Stilettos, but my other sister's name came from her birth mother. That was the name her birth mother gave her, and my mom chose to keep it. And so her birth mother, when they got reunited, and she was like, oh man, because she remembers the name. And of course they talked about it. She has 2 siblings, a younger brother and an older sister, one that's older than I am. And I told her, just remember, I was your brother first, even though she has another brother. But I looked at her older sister, looked just like her. It's so funny, and looks good. And her mom looked like I imagined her mom to look. And sadly, her dad had passed away some years ago, so she never got a chance to meet him. But it was awesome because, a lot of adopted kids don't know, they always wonder, why did my mom not want me? And her mom explained, and it was kind of what we expected. She had other kids, right? But when she had her, at that time in her life, she couldn't handle it. She already had one. And I'm guessing, because I don't remember what my sister told me, that she was unexpected and they weren't able to provide for her. And so they gave her up for adoption so that she would have a better life. And then later on, she did, become stable. And but there's no Indian giver situation here. No takebacks. Now that you're stable and wanting to start a family, you can't go snatch your kid back, right? She didn't even know how to contact, but my mom had all that information. And when my sister started expressing a desire, my mom gave her all the information she needed to find her. And I think they found each other on Facebook. But I know she started looking for her before then. And of course, they let the mom know, do you want to, you want her to find you? And so I was very happy that they were able to reunite and talk, because I know how much my sister really wanted to know some questions, have questions answered that way. So he took 13 tries to get it right. They had 5 miscarriages. Woo. Man, that's rough. I hear my sister likes to tell me a lot of stories, these horrible stories on the news. And in one story, this woman was they had been trying to conceive for a long time. She couldn't carry him to term, And eventually, she was able to conceive one child, and it was a boy. And so she was really happy, and that child died. And they, I believe, had to sedate her, as you might imagine. You know, I forget what happened to the child. I think it was an accident, some violence or something like that happened with that kid. It was killed, if I remember correctly. It was not, they didn't just die. And I was just like, I was feeling for that mom. I mean, I can't even imagine it. I really can't. That's something that I can try to understand, but I'll never fully get it. So yeah, when I hear of families trying, it makes the children that they have that much more precious to them. We like to watch these nature shows, right? And these whales, I don't know how much you know about whales, but they carry their young for a long time. They're pregnant for a long time. I think, 2 years? Something like that. And so it is heartbreaking. My sister told me about this whale. She carried her child for 2 years, whatever, and the child was born, but I forget what happened, but the child drowned. It just wasn't able to stay afloat. And in a show of grief or something like that, it's in the news, so you guys may have read it and know the details more than I do. But, in a show of grief, she actually pushed that dead child through the water. Just kept pushing it for a long time before finally giving up. That's heartbreaking. If you think that they don't have feelings, then you're not paying attention. And there's a lot of people that think, oh, we can just do that. We can treat them any old kind of way. They don't really have feelings. No, that's not true. It's not true at all. But yeah, that was a rough story. My sister she finds those stories. Woohoo! I do love me some Nightcrawler, but I can't rank him up. It'd be for fun, but I can't rank him up. All right. Okay. See, it's all warm in here too, and I don't dare turn on the fan. I do not dare turn on that fan. I will start coughing and hacking, and nose will get stuffed up. Allergies for real. After the stream yesterday, once I turned the fan off, my nose started clearing up, but it took a little bit before it cleared up completely. And I haven't had a problem since. Definitely gotta clean that thing out for sure. Just pulled 6-star Nightcrawler, then problem solved. Oh, just pull 6-star Nightcrawler. I know, right? I won't be mad if I got a Nightcrawler. I'll be very happy because he's fun. Oh man. All right, so we're winding down here. There's only so much. I usually don't do the 3-star all in one sitting. I decided to do that. I know my sister is waiting for me, and I tell her all the time, I'm like, okay, it's probably going to be a short stream. And it's usually not a short stream. But I'm going to get to the next milestone here. And then I think I'm going to call it. Because, I mean, I have, until Sunday to finish off the arena if I wanted to. but I'll probably get it done sometime tomorrow when I feel like it. And one thing that annoys me is after I do that, that's when the event for arena wins or something like that will pop up, and I'm already done. And I'm like, oh, come on, really? That's so annoying. Let me see. Nightcrawler with Havoc synergy is fun. Oh yeah, I mean, I like Nightcrawler. All right, Ghost. Wow, I could not move. All that attacking, I was only supposed to let him hit me like miss once or twice, but it just stuck. Dropped all my inputs. Would not move. All right. He's been my last 2 6-stars on both accounts. Got him awakened yesterday on main. Okay. That's all. That's what's up. Starting swashbuckler mode so you don't have to switch manually. Yep. I remember. All right, guys. That is going to do it for the stream today. I can still say to my sister that it was a shorter stream because it's 30 minutes shorter. Well, maybe 20 minutes. 23 minutes shorter than it usually is. Let's see who else is streaming right now. Refresh, as I learned to refresh this page, otherwise I won't see who's there. Dooley Ray. Dooley Ray is streaming. Let's go raid him. He is crazy entertaining, guys. Hold on, I'll give you guys the link so you can follow me over there. I don't know how long he's going to be streaming. He legit makes me laugh, so love the guy. Here's a link. Hashtag Out of the Shadows. I will be in that stream for a little while before I, go out to my sister. So I'll see you guys there. I'm actually there right now. So take care. Hope everybody has a great weekend, a safe weekend, and you all have a blessed day.